Hello everyone and welcome to another Legacy stream here in Togoris MTG. Today we are playing Eldrazi Aggro. This deck has reborn from being very good at the past. Hi Manu. And there are different approaches on how to build it. I will tell what I think about this deck and what ideas I do and do not think are working. For me, for example, the card Waste is a waste in space. You don't really need it. You cannot search it. I understand having a mountain to beat cards like Boseiju or Ghost Quarter, while Boseiju is probably the most played card over Ghost Quarter. You cannot serve Waste with Boseiju, so probably not a reason to have a colorless land that does absolutely nothing. Just not being able to be killed by Wasteland, while all our other cards are killed by Wasteland, and you cannot search it by any means. Apart from that, I am trying Talisman of Impulse. This lets you kicker the green part of Waste Escape Battle Mage and also play Linebreaker. Gives colorless under Blood Moon. So still a nice tool. Maybe over Grim Monolith. I'm not sure. This doesn't accelerate you on turn 2. You cannot, so on turn 1 you cannot make Tom into Monolith into Fleshraker. But you can do other things. What more? I'm not a huge fan of Eldrazi Obligator. The card is medium at most. I think that probably post-board against some decks is good, but in the main deck it's just a 3-1 haster that dies to Bowmaster and everything your opponent plays. Card I do like is Side of the Seven Deaths. This card was pretty bad in the past because it was not good against most of the decks and also very bad against Reanimator, which was the most played deck. They will just force or Toxic it and Reanimate. Now it's very hard to kill and very good against Blue-Red Delver. So I'm probably playing 2 in the main deck, but today I'm testing with 1-on-1. For the rest, it's just staples of Leyline, Dismember, Null Rods, Flutes, some Obligator, and the side. So let's go into the first match of the league and see what happens. So after this league, we are gonna do the legacy tier list. Probably the legacy tier list will be up on YouTube earlier than this league. So if you are watching this video, you just go to my channel and look at the last 4 or 5 days of videos, and then you should find the legacy tier list where we see what happened with the format after Entomb and Nadu was banned. Round 1 we played against 4-color or something. This is okay. This is Affinity or 8-cast. When they play a Chalice on 0 will be amazing, like that one. We even have double Chalice on 0. Here, knowing the matchup and playing the Chalice on 0 is great. They have like 16, 17, 18 0 mana spells. So the best thing would be that they force the Chalice and I play another Chalice. Maybe they are not on the same deck. Maybe yes. I don't know. Eldrazi, go. People get eaten by Ursa Saga Gaming, but doesn't seem like so. Colorless, Fleshraker, go. Even if I had played Ugin first, I could not play Uncounterable Fleshraker on turn 2 after. If I drew Cavern, that was the reason to play the Territory. Pinnacle, this is when you cast. So they will be able to get some tokens out of their trouble. They only have a 1 mana spell. In Lava Spur Boots, not even Ether Spellbomb. Maybe they have a second Pinnacle Emissary. Oh, they have Portable Hole. Okay, that's new. Okay. That could be troublesome. I have a replacement Chalice, but still. Okay, they got it taken. White Smasher is good in Legacy Aggro, but not playing in Modern. Because you don't have that many lists, and also because the Legacy decks are more. So the modern decks are more prison decks. Maybe if you mean the Eldrazi Aggro, it's probably just because of the mana. Colorless, Top-Nuts here. This is some damage. I still play it on in the modern list, so this can't be countered. Here I hope to take a Kappa from them. So Top-Nuts here triggers. Let's see what secrets they are holding. Target you. Spellbomb, Embry, Dog Monitor. So probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So probably take Monitor, then play Chalice on 0. They play Chalice on 1 for the spell bomb. They're on 3 chalices this game. And attack for 2 that can't be blocked because it doesn't fly. Everyone can play Embry, that's not doing much. Embry, yes. Another Thought Monitor. Here, I'm probably just casting Cothirex command on full value. Flesh Raker. So, okay, this Cothirex command should be lethal. This Flesh Raker literally is free. So they have 1 card in hand and it's not a blue card. No blocks. Flesh Raker, this is 2 damage. And this is 10,000 million damage, like Senku says. This is 4 by just casting the spell and doing whatever. Yeah. Null Rod is a great card. Disruptor Flute is decent. Embrace, Kappas. So, I don't know if Cyrus good enough card. This card is a bit worse on the draw. Maybe you can even cut it on the draw. On the play, I will bring it back in. Smasher, Sire, Dismember, deals with Embry. Smasher is fine. That is probably not worth. I'm gonna cut a few Talismans on the mountain. They're not pressuring or mana, so I guess we can go with this. No Wasteland, no Daces. Nothing like that. This hand does nothing. Small. Okay. This hand is decent. Maybe the card to dump is Eofugin. Colorless. Yeah, I'm gonna put down Eofugin. This doesn't help us cast Linebreaker or Waste Escape Mage, so seems okay. To this, Embry, Mox Opal, put down the Wasteland. So they have Harbinger of the Seas in the sideboard. They did not have it in the last list. Okay, this is some tokens. Would have tried to Null Rot. Eldrazi, Null Rotting. Let's see if they have a Foss. Okay, we have a Null Rot. They have no more mana. They need to have blue to do something. And I need to draw a land. I'm gonna play Cavern of Souls on Eldrazi and pass. They're gonna start attacking for 2. Okay, that's a Saga. Saga I will destroy with Wastekeep Battle Mage. Kicker green. That's a good card. It doesn't change much what I do here, but I feel like I need to cast with Kicker. I need to get rid of them having any kind of mana, because this could mean they rip an Ancient Tomb and I'm in trouble. They are floating theoretically correct mana. Okay, they are dismembering my card that does nothing. What's this? Battle Mage? It's a card. Seems like we will get the first round win. TKS not great now, but still okay. Okay, we hit for 4. And now we are back in the race. If I draw a land, I think I win the game. Oh, Otawara. That means I will have to... I need to kill the Embry because they could Kappa next turn. I could bounce the Embry. No, bouncing costs 3. That's bad. I'm gonna kill the Embry and play Talisman. This Talisman doesn't do anything because I have the Null, but still. Now they can Kappa, which is... yeah, that's harsh. Wasteland, that's 5 damage, 6, 7 damage. So, exile might Wasteland them off the blue mana and then draw a land and hit for lethal. Cast with green Kicker, exile. I get might. Oh, this attacks for 5. So they want to block, they can block. This will bring them back down a lot. Okay, they take the damage. Wasteland, your blue source, go. So now they are at 3, so I have lethal on both sides. They draw Island and Pinnacle Emissary. Okay, this 7. Okay, what's the plan here? Like I can pump this and they have no blockers. Even if they had a blocker, they need to double block. Yeah, so we win game 1 against Eldrazi. Against Ika, sorry. On my Metafrail profile, you will find all my competitive Magic the Gathering content. You will get deck and sideboard guides, articles with ideas and analysis, and even the decks I will be playing in my next big tournament. I offer one-to-one coaching sessions to help take your game to the next level. Following is completely free, so hit the subscribe button and keep up with everything I post on metafy.gg. Okay, we're playing round 2 against Omnitell. With black mana, loss of negation, stock up, omniscience, Tamios. Okay. What's this hand? This hand is Line Breaker into any land. This hand hits okay. Not like great, but it's a classic hand that if you draw a land, you're fine. Still 4 damage on turn 1. Not great against Fossil Will, but here, if I draw a land, I'm probably winning. Basic Island, Ponder. Yeah, that's something you like to see. Cavern of Souls will be probably the best draw. Flesh Raker is not a land. This deck plays a lot of lands, so. And Show and Tell. So, they have a Traxa. Probably putting in Sire, but I'm dead. No. There is too much interaction, but Line Breaker on turn 1 is beatable. Yeah. I think it's fine. If you draw a land, you probably win on turn 3. So they have an Atraxa and... Okay, yeah, sure. They have another Atraxa and stock ups and whatever. We can still hold them, but they will find Emrakul earlier or later. They have 2 consigned to Fatal Pushes to Voidwalker, Bowmaster, Barrogoyf. They have 4 Barrogoyf in the sideboard. That's interesting. We're here back for round 3. We are playing against Eldrazi. Eldrazi Aggro with 2 Gs. I've been writing this wrong my whole life. Maybe. So, okay, we have a hand that doesn't do much and much less if we're playing against Eldrazi. So I'm gonna mulligan this. And this hand is also a mess. I'm gonna mull again. Okay, this hand is much better. So I keep this and probably Wasteland. I probably have to keep colorless mana. This is my plan. And see what happens. Wasteland, go. Yeah. Line Breaker. Eldrazi Temple, go. They called Wasteland me or not. They don't. They will have some tools to play. Temple and Flesh Raker, yeah. Lotus Petal. So here I can cast Line Breaker or Flesh Raker. I think if I cast Flesh Raker, I'm better off to beat them. Like, now, my opponent is going to explode, I'm going to explode, and we will see what happens. Eofugin, Clocknuts here. Yeah, play draw, multi 5. They take my Ace guy, they waste. I'm very dead this game. They don't attack. This is nice. Eldrazi. So, Flesh Raker comes in. No attacks. Here, probably blocking the Thougnuts here. That's, I don't know, I'm not sure. Obligator, okay. That's a strong card. This doesn't have haste, right? When you cast a spell, you might pay 2 if you do it against haste. Yeah. So, damages. Oh, this is great. This takes control and then it makes 2 damage with this. They have another Obligator. Line Breaker, okay. This is probably a lot more than lethal. Okay, yeah, that's very lethal. This is 4 and then trample and whatever. So chalices get taken out, dismembers come in, obligators come in, and was escape battle mate is not great. Also not the worst, but disruptive flute is probably medium. So this is gonna be my plan. Yeah, no mana. Okay. This hand is great. Talisman goes down. Here, this is a lot of damage, but I can't dismember a creature that play it. They're on 7 cards. Wasteland me, sure. That's not a great plan, I think. Temple, red, Line Breaker. Now I am with some pressure and they have nothing. I need to draw another land, but colorless land. Postphilex command. I'm gonna command myself. This makes that Line Breaker hits for 1 more damage. Dismember, sure. This goes to the top. There are 12. Ancient Tomb and nothing. Okay, so here comes Smash. They might have another Dismember, but go to 7. So they are dead. Ancient Tomb, Eofugin. What is this? Smasher. No reason to smash there. Another smasher. Play land, they concede. Okay, yeah, that was a fast game. Game 3 on the draw. Never happy with that, but let's go. Yeah, side of the 7 deaths is not that great against this matchup where tempo is so relevant. But okay, this is a great hand. I have like turn 1 line breaker. Wasteland. Okay, I'm gonna waste their waste. That's like Thoxys there, Thoxys. Ancient Tomb, Lotus Petal. I'm gonna play Line Breaker here because I don't have any more mana, so they are not going to... Okay, so here... Again, I have an attacker and they have no defense. I will still need to draw another land. Cavern of Souls. Do they have a Dismember? I have a Dismember. So I play Temple, go. Double Wasteland, Dismember. Now they need to play some aggressive thing. They are wastelanding me again. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, 3 wastelands starting to get me. Eofugin, we can cast Fleshraker. Land, please. Okay, Eofugin is a land. So, probably I'm dead. They have 3 mana, 4 mana. They are starting to cast things. Linebreaker, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, triple wasteland got me. Also, classic play or draw. Okay, dead. Triple wasteland with a triple Thomas here. Yeah, it's fine. Sometimes you lose against those. Not easy to have triple wasteland, but when they have, probably triple wasteland beats almost everyone. So round 4 against Samalama, we are on the draw with a turn 1 Talisman hand, which I like. Street Wraith. So this is probably Doomsday Wasteland. Death Shadow? Smells like Death Shadow. Talisman. Haven't played against Death Shadow in... What is this? Proxies, yeah. Oh, they're Wasteland. I have a hand full of lands. They'll probably not Wasteland me here. I Wasteland you back. They did not Thoxys on turn 1, so that means they were missing probably the land. Like I said, here I play another Talisman, go. So I have a lot of mana coming in. So here is Cosyless Command time. Not yet. They cannot force now. They did not force a negation or days. They could force this. They should force this. Yeah. Force this with days. So this is Fleshraker into Vast Escape. There's some damage. Some pressure. Still no land. Eldrazi Temple. Attack for 4. Go to 9. Now we are on the flooded. I don't want to wasteland because if they wasteland, if I wasteland and they will wasteland my wasteland so that I don't get rid of their underground sea when they get there. Yeah, my opponent kept an Olander, which is never good for them. Sire seems like a good card. Gonna cut 2 Waste Escape Battle Mage. Alligator seems fine. And 1 Talisman. Okay, that's gonna be it. So this Shadow. So we have a turn 1 Chalice with backup, or we have a turn 2 Thognots here, turn 3 Chalice. Yeah, my Thognots here can't be countered, so maybe I try to force through. They could consign. They didn't cast any 1 mana spells, so they might have consign. I'm just gonna first. Okay, still this don't do anything relevant. Ancient Tomb. They are fetching. They should cast the Chalice. Maybe I'm out of time. Merino, Delta, and do they have Thoxys? Something like that. I've probably casted a Chalice last turn. 14. Tamiyo, sure. So I can play Cavern of Souls. I don't care about the Eldrazi, white, colorless. So Thognots here comes first. Let's see what Battle push. So they can shield red, they cannot. So I'm gonna take this, and they need to draw a land or something like that. Wasteland. Now they took Cavern. Now they can Fatal Push. Wasteland was terrible. If they drew a fetch land, okay, but Wasteland was like the worst. They drew into Street Wraith. Crazy. Here I'm gonna play this. This is gonna get consigned. So they crack the clue. They should probably not have cracked the clue now. So ponder. So 3 cards. They have Force, Fatal Push. Cavern of Souls will be great. Escape Battle Mage. Eldrazi. So this has to get forced. Yeah, I could have maybe played differently. Casted Chalice early. I knew they had the consign. Okay. Yeah. They drew the Wasteland, which was literally the best card that triggered Revolt and takes me down 1 land. So here I have turn 1 Chalice, which seems decent. No pressure yet, but I think you just try to win with a turn 1 Chalice as much as you can. This deck is very bad against turn 1 Chalice, but Chalice loses a lot of power if the game evolves. Seems like they don't have Force yet. Please resolve. They're thinking. They're Force. Okay. Yeah. 5 life for a Force. Tap land. Here I'm gonna Wasteland for sure. Shadow has always been a pretty bad matchup for Eldrazi. Another land. This is a Shadow. I'm gonna keep Wastelanding them. They have no mana. Wasteland. No, they Wasteland me. 5 turn clock. They're at 9. Not the best card I can draw. Go. 16. Cosilex command would be great. I'm gonna play Ancient Tomb. Eldrazi Obligator would be so great. Another land. Yeah, not going to draw spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I draw Eldrazi Obligator and they do not have Consign. It's very hard they don't have Consign. They might have some Toxicus. Oh, they have another shock land. There's 7. Okay, go to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, lost against Shadow. Yeah, didn't get to draw any spells in a lot of turns, so this is what it is. Of the Talismans. Yeah, I think they're fine. I'm not sure if they are good enough, but they can do things. I'm not sure if 4 is the number, but I wanted to test them. They're good against Blood Moon. They're good at casting spells. I'm a fan of Repurposer. I don't like 7 drops. I played the 7 drops to beat Izzet Delver. Maybe they are not good. I didn't like them in the past, but maybe nowadays you have to try to see if something works or not. Yeah, Repurposers is fine. I haven't yet to play it. I played them in the past and they were pretty bad. Maybe nowadays they're better. I think with Repurposer you have to play the Lord because it makes so many small tokens. So you have to play more into the Cat Sire, Cats, probably one of the Talisman, cut those and play at least 2 Lords. Maybe not play that many Smashers. I like Smasher. One great card. Smasher wins while Repurposer doesn't do that. So run 5 against Garrett Brine. This hand doesn't do much. I guess this is a turn. Wasteland and Waste Escape Mage does almost the same. I'm gonna put Ancient Tomb first if they want to Wasteland me. So if you see a dual land, you waste, but this doesn't cost life in the long game. You see, okay. Lotus Petal, Eldrazi Temple, and Thought-Knot Seer. Okay, let's see if our sides do something against that deck. Reheat needs Delirium, but they're easier at getting Delirium than you will think. So, Hull Heat goes, and I will need to smash. I'm probably facing a race game where my opponent tries to race with the Delvers. My game plan. Okay, they pass combat. Smasher. Attack for 9. Go. They could attack back for 9. In this case, it's very hard that they get the Delirium from what they have now, but maybe. So instant artifact. So they need to put a creature on the grave. Land, so no Delirium yet. I'm at 13. Flips to bolts. That means this might be 12. It's close. This is gonna be close. Maybe they kill me next turn anyway, so maybe they hold back. Yeah, they're bolting me. Go to 1. I have a Flesh Raker, the Haste guy, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and Smasher. So I have 4, 8, 9, 10. 10 draws that win the game on the spot. Not yet, because I did not hit. Okay, no Delirium for them. At 5. Those, they don't play land, they play fetch, so they have a land. This fetch makes that they cannot fetch. Okay, so I'm going to attack first. We could rotate top, so 2 yes, it's going to be hard to beat more Toid or Powerwolf. Yeah, probably. They block. This triggers this. So here, unclaimed territory. Eldrazi, blue, anything, cast with blue kicker. This kills me now. Okay, so they go to 5. They surveil. So I'm gonna take 1 mana from them anyway. They have to attack. They need to find another Lightning Bolt or maybe Murktide plus something. Cutter, kill a land, go. This is close. 3. They play the last spell, so they have Delver plus another spell. This is not a spell that wins. They could top deck Lightning Bolt. Oh, that would be something. Concede? No concede. Maybe it's a Brainstorm. Maybe it's a Lightning Bolt. They could flip a bolt. Yeah, I know. Back with everything. This could be Brazen Borrower. No, they concede. If they have Brazen Borrower or Thognut Seer, they still die. They cannot block the Smasher. So if they had 1 more card, they could block the Smasher. So Wastelanding them was right because they could have discard Volcanic and Brazen Borrower. So, okay. I don't like West Escape that much. Dismember is a bit of a trap, but I think it's fine. Sire is okay. Talisman. This card is like so medium. It's 5 mana. 3 damage. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's better to have Dismembers or Eldrazi Obligator or Leylines. So, and I think that the creatures make so much damage at the start. I don't know. It's always troublesome to know, but on the play, it could be that we chalice them and they just run a Delver or a Darcy to the win. This is some kind of game they play. You have to invest with Murktide with an Obligator and a West Escape. Yeah, you have to dodge this. They play 2 more tides, so live with it and see. Here the question is, you chalice or you don't chalice? I guess here you just chalice and they will have Foss for something anyway, and Foss, yeah. So DRC gets revealed. Ponderino, they don't have a second land, although they are thinking about land or wasteland. They declines to use Ponder, so they keep. So this is Darcy. 2 cards remaining. Territory, Eldrazi, and Talisman. For some reason I thought I had a Dismember in hand. Why did I thought I had a Dismember in hand? Really, a card disappeared from my hand for no reason. I was so sure I had a Dismember. Also, Will gets revealed. So, Wasteland. They have 2 cards in hand. Token and Exile. Token. Probably gonna eat Foss, but I don't care. Foss with Foss. I play any other deck. Yeah, that's bringing me to 7. Okay, I'm a lethal next turn. Okay, yeah, was missing some 2 mana lands to play things. I still think my approach. Yeah, Sire was expensive. Probably Sire is not a great card. Sometimes you guys deliver it. No mana. Okay, I guess. I'm gonna dump Wasteland. Like the weakest card of my hand. Ancient Tomb Talisman. So here we want to draw Cavern of Souls. DRC, Bubble. Where is my Soul Mimic Spawn? I'm gonna waste. Which one was the card that I put on the bottom? So let's see. Maybe they don't have a second land. That will be. This is a bit of a gambler, but yeah. Another DRC. Smasher. Smasher is fine. This forces them to interact, and maybe that means that I can resolve a Sire the next turn. They don't have Days. They could have Consign to Memory, but what do they have? It's a bad Murktide. Some bolts, yeah. They're on a very aggressive route. Maybe they should have bolted me on upkeep. Okay, go to 6. So here's Sire. They could have Consign. They choose to play pressure before holding Consign. No Consign. Maybe I should have not attacked. This could have made me survive 1 more turn. I think it's going to matter, but so do you have something? No. Ooh. And they cannot bounce this Ancient Tomb Ring. So they need like double ball to kill me. And they have to attack with Dragonrite Channeler. So I should have played first the Sire and then choose to attack or not. Because if the Delver didn't flip, I was not dead. I was probably dead anyway, but flip with Bolt and win. No, that doesn't win. So they need double Bolt pop. Yeah, Price of Progress is a problem. Yeah, I think they need like double Bolt of Price of Progress. They cannot. This has Fear Strike and Lifelink, so they cannot attack and bolt their creatures or bolt me on his Delver. Yeah, but that means I go to 1, right? They attack for 3, bolt their Delver, and I go to 1. Bolt the Delver doesn't do anything. They need like double bolt or Price of Progress. I think the Delver didn't work. They could have something like bolt and Unholy Heat on their Delver. That will work. They Wasteland, they Babble. I block. They could ball their Delver. Doesn't work. So I go to 11. Good luck winning. Attack. Yeah, and Side of Insanity did the thing. This has Menace. It also has Trample. It also has everything. So, yeah. Sire of the 7 words won a game. So we ended 3-2, even if we won the round that we should have not. This was a 1-0 where Magic Online failed, and even if we were losing the round 1, we end up winning because probably our opponent was on the same spot, and does it work? The Eldrazi deck was fine. I'm not sure on it. It has the same problem as always. It's very mana hungry, and you need the mana a lot, but then it floats very hard. So there is no real reason to solve this. You don't have enough mana to end up activating A of Ugin, while you need to have fast mana starts, and sometimes a Wasteland just breaks you forever. So I don't know. Deck is strong and those things. I'm not sold on Sire. It's hard to resolve against the Wasteland Daze deck. But if it resolves like the last game, it does things. Also, Wasteland Battle Mage is fine. You can also play the Lord and go a bit more aggressive with the Repurposer, which also lets you get aggressive. It depends. I think you can build the deck in many ways, and none is right or wrong. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today.